Good morning, everybody. That is one work shift done. I will get the awful one done as well. The awful one comms that was run last night, brought to you by DMK. Good morning, everybody. That is one work. And I don't want to hear myself talking back. Thank you very much. Turn that down. Drop my little fag in there. There we go. Let's get sorted out. Not very professional. My room is a mess. But nonetheless, this is a Group 4 one-off event that were put together. There was no racing going on, so chuck a little all-for-one race together. How you do? And believe it or not, we're at Brands Hatch, the home of British motorsport, and there's a Brit on the pole. DK10, formerly known as Dominate 3, stuck it on pole. I was quite surprised myself. Ahead of this man, the tyre whisperer, Mr. Smooth Operator. Yeah, starting in second place in the Ferrari 458, Mr. Cutler, the man himself, and HPC Peterlina will start in third place, come over from the Infinity MRC, yep, from over them sides. Great to have him on track, quick driver as well, very quick driver. So yep, nice to have him on the track with us. They'll start third. TRG Aldo, the Iceman, the Flying Scotsman, the man with many names, and his love for Maggie there on his where his number plate should be. Hello Maggie, how are you? Offskis, nice to have him in the room. He'll be running the Audi TT, the tarted up hairdresser's car, as you do. Big Frank sporting Rocco starting in 6th place. Love to have Big Frank on the grid, as you do. The comedian of the group, well, the juvenile delinquent, TRG Joyce. We love him, absolutely love him to bits. And Scrabble, the boss man himself, started in 8th. But we will get down the grid. Who do we start with? We will start with the Iceman. Let's get it underway. Let's go. 25 minutes here at Brands Hatch. We have to start it early. Then we've got a reverse grid race at Interlagos. I do believe we're away. The lights are off, a little bit sideways from Dominator, but got a good start maintaining this position. There, Joyce, look, made the moves up to 5th already. It's going to have a look down the inside of the Flying Scotsman. That was a little lean on there, but no harm, no foul. Cutler looking up the inside. Joyce is going up the inside of everyone, causing a bit of a sandwich. Wow, was the Joyce. Aldo looking to get back. Wow, Joyce was making moves, was he not? From down the order up to 3rd place. Dominator's right under Dominator, DK10. I've had the name that long, can't stop saying it. Oh, Dominator, DK10 running wide there. And Joyce leading the way in his school. Cutler right under his rear wing. Dominator's not too far behind either. Peterlina is tucked under right there. A cork in a bottle, I feel, is the Joyce. Holding everybody up, leading for fun. 2x2 as we're coming through Dingledale. Don't really want to go too through there, but Cutler and DK10, good drivers on the day. Will not be like in 2nd place. Likes to be up the front, leading the way. And Joyce is having a bit of a. Here we come. He's taking a DK10's job off him and just runs it wide into the sandpit. That's it. He's going to fall down the grid like a chart topper. Scrabble did get a jump start, but he's not too far off the pack. Running the trophy again and running it straight into the kitty litter. And yeah, front end damage, front aero, front left. Cutler leading the way then, as you do, where he likes to be. I'm not sure he'd like to have that Porsche close to the company though. I did enjoy racing that Porsche, I've missed it very much. It is a very good all-rounder. Not so good in the straight line, but it's a good all-rounder nonetheless. Looking for the outside line, get that switch. Not quite. I did try a few moves, but you know what Mr. Cutler's like. He is a very good defensive driver, good rear wing to follow, so we'll just piece it through. Another man on the move is TRG Aldo, up from 4th up to 3rd, going down the inside of DK10. I was don't come near me, don't come near me. I was defending and trying to maintain pace with Mr. Cutler, one part of the Tanzo consortium, so we say, one of the bosses there. There's all the league tables with the Chewit Minis on a Monday, which we are in today. Looking forward to it around Tsukuba, no we're not. Should be fun. Taking the minis around a little go-kart track right under the way. I mean, this is just how close it was. It was like this for a while, but then it went awry very, But nonetheless, it was a good race. You just see in the rear view there, Peter Lina's having a look at the Iceman. This is what the racing was like. It was very good, very clean. Let's have a look there. We've gone for the defensive line as Mr. Cutler. Try and go round the outside. That 458 got the better drive on me here. And nonetheless, we'll just tuck back in. There we go. It was a good little battle, did enjoy it, very close. The difference between knowing where and breaking that little bit earlier paid off. Peter Lina though, well, another quick driver. Nice to have him joining in our leagues, it's nice to have him about. Certainly spices it up a little bit. Not scared of shutting the door on you, not scared of throwing one down the inside either, which is what we like. Aldo running in 4th. This is a mandatory pit stop as well, I will say that. We have to do a mandatory pit stop. Strategy is run whatever you want, as long as we get a tyre change. 25 minutes. I mean, the tyres and the fuel we could have done probably couldn't. Well, I say Mr. Cutler, they're down there in 1st place leading the way. We'll probably get away with a no stop, if I'm honest. He probably would have got away with a no stop, but put in a mandatory pit just to spice it up, because he treats his tyres like babies. Very smooth. Don't like to hear his wheels screeching. Peter Lina took from the rear wing of DK10 as well. Aldo got a tighter line. It's a 4-way fight. Little bit of door banging. No harm, no foul. Only a bit of rubbing. Cutler run a little bit wide there out of turn 1, but no bother. Aldo getting that job done. Peter Lina will be coming back though, down the inside. The big Frank has joined the party. There he is, having a look at Peter Lina down the inside. We're going to have a look at Aldo instead. Aldo's going to plant it right round the outside in the fluorescent pink machine. This is what it looked like. Ah, pink it is. Yeah, I love it. But when you was up close on a night, it was in your face. There's a bit in your face, but you love it. Pink and baby blue. There you go. There's good racing on the night nonetheless. We're into Lagos next. 25 minutes. 5 minutes in. We've got 20 left. It was good going, was it not? Nice to have Big Frank. Oskis as well. Nice to have Oskis back. Joining in the fun in his hairdresser's car. Very nice looking as well. Call him hairdresser's car because everybody's got one, haven't they? You go to an hairdresser's, they've all got one. They've all got one. But very nice Red Bull Sporting as well. Joyce it, a little delinquent, down in 7th. Very nice. Doing well. Had a few offs and he's off again. Low mowing like grass. He said it had all the grip in the world but no grunt. But yeah, obviously not. Oh wow, and a Scrabble. Is that it again? Let's go Scrabble. Down in 8th. This lot all jostling. Peter Lina's in 3rd and runs it out wide. That's going to bring Aldo up to 3rd. Frank goes through. Oski's through as well. Peter Lina down to 6th. Running it out wide. But he's breaking all kinds of wrong. Let's go and see what the tyre situation is. We've got Cutler's running the racing softs. DK10 is on the racing softs as well, and right under his rear wing just for fun. Aldo on the racing supers. That's why he's got all the speed in the world. They will wear off a lot quicker than ours. The season 1 champ in the Group 3s. Wants to become a double champion, does he not? Dominator runs it to the extremities of the circuit there, kicking up all the dirt in the world. Big Frank, he's running racing supers as well. That Rocco will chew up its front tyres, as will the TT as well on the racing supers. Peter Lena's on the racing supers as well. That McGann is a good all-rounder. Good car to have around here, I think, with all the grip in the world. Joyce on the racing supers, just having fun, driving it like he stole it. Scrabble is on the racing softs, and they look very nice, very nice. And Mr. Cutler still under pressure. Dominant DK10 has got 4 loyalty points, 400 loyalty points to get rid of. Aldo's joining the fight on them racing supers. You'll have the straight line speed over the car in front. That Porsche is not very fast in a straight line unless it's slipping. But nonetheless, hanging on. I was hanging on. I mean, literally hanging on. I had to rely on my exit speed from corners just to stay with. And I brake a little bit earlier, accelerate a little bit earlier, just to get the drive out of the corners. But I was there nonetheless. Big Frank is coming under pressure from Ofskis. The 2 front wheel drive machines. Second on board black with Aldo. See it from his view. I haven't got my track map up, so it'll be turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Right there. Currently sitting on the fastest lap is Aldo on a 29.5. Got that apex right nice. Got a great drive as well. Just cutting that off with DK10. So we have to go right round the outside if we want to start move. Defending like a kipper I was here. Chatting down the map there, lobby chat open. I was like, go away Aldo, go away Aldo. But nothing I could do here. Just tried to hang it out, but still there. But the BMW's got the power. And there you go. The BMW is through. Up to second place. Aldo and Cutler then. Cutler has got a new rival under his rear wing in the Iceman. Took a tighter line through there, got a better drive out as well than Cutler. Did Aldo. Rode a lot more curb. That's where Cutler's nursing them tyres right under the rear wing now. Just want to back out a little bit here, take half of that curb with you. There you go. Coming down now into clearways. I remember that bit. If I'm right, if I'm wrong, just tell me, put it in chat. But I knew he was wrong. Keeps hitting 4th here. I had to go down to second, third. I did, but I'm there. They're still hanging on. Just dropping off a little bit. Aldo gonna have a look up the inside of turn 1. Not quite getting that move done. Oh, a little bit of a rub. I couldn't take advantage of that. I had to slow down, get rid of that penalty. Aldo leading the way. Got that move done. A little rub on the back door of Cutler. Will not be impressed. Cutler down to second place. And dominate. Oh, a little bit sideways there. A little bit of a Scandinavian there from Cutler. Going defensive on the inside line. And try and go for that switchback. Can't get there. Just can't get there. Great driving from Cutler. DK10 unable to get that move done. Sorry, someone was just sending me a text or message. But out, leading the way then from Cutler, Dominator, still tracking Cutler, my DK10, gotta stop saying that name. Oskis and, oh what, Big Frank is in the pits. Oskis will move up to 4th. We've got Peter Lena for company. Did have a teammate, I do believe, in the GTTCC in Guedes. Got moved up a few leagues, did Peter Lena, for being too flipping quick. He is absolute legendary quick. That little alien. He is. Mistake cost him, down to 5th. Got it all to do on them racing supers, a little bit of wear on them tyres, the left's more so than the right. But getting that move done on Oskis straight up the inside. Got a good run out of that curve as well. Oskis then back down to 5th. Big Frank's pitted, he's gone for the racing softs. 13 minutes in, we've got 12 to go. Joyce is still in 7th place, just running around as you do. Fastest laps are 1:32.3. Scrabbo clamping the walls on the way into the pits, must have some damage. And Aldo leading the way in the baby machine. Yep, calling it the baby machine. Yeah. And he's got Aspos Gr4 sponsor on the bonnet as well. DN5 Vinyl Designs. That's who DMK is sponsored by this season for the Gr4 event. They are sponsoring us, very good. Cutler still in 2nd place. Tyres looking a lot better on the racing softs than Aldo's racing supers. Peter Lena is looking, I won't say too bad on the racing supers. Dominator's in the pits, just getting his topped up with fuel. Gone onto the racing super softs. He's down in 5th place. Peter Lena, there you go. Down into 5th, yep, down to 5th. Big Frank got the undercut then on that pit stop. Oskis is pitted as well. So all to play for with these three. Pretty evenly balanced drivers. Car and performance. We know what that hard is like for pace. It has got some good pace out of a corner. On fresh tyres anyway. German versus the German with a Vorsprung technique and all that. Let's see what technique he's got. Cutler still hanging on to Aldo. See if he's going to go for the. Oh, he's just showing his nose there. He's coming through into clearways. Not quite going to get that one done there. See if anybody wants to undercut. Or did they go again? They don't really need to, but Aldo pits. And his Cutler will take the lead. Let's see if he can pull away now. Use what grip he's got on them tyres. Peter Lena pits as well. If he can get the benefit out of them tyres and pull away, drive it like he stole it, might be able to pull a gap and maintain the lead. Aldo is out of the pits now. There's Crawler. Peter Lena rejoins in 2nd place. So he's got the jump on Aldo. Aldo down at 5th. As you just see DK10 going side by side with Big Frank. I'm not sure if there's a little bit of a lean on, but no, we'll go and have a look. Both going side by side. I want to go back a bit further than that. I want to watch it from this point of view. All under the rear wing as well. Now you're going to see Aldo coming out of the pits just there. We've got the run on him. He's phased out. Oh, a little bit of door rub. That makes Big Frank go wide. We've still got the drive on. Aldo got the drive as well. Answers on a postcard. I would say that was a racing incident myself. But obviously it's a one-off event. But tell me what you think. Up to 3rd then, nonetheless. And then I did say in the chat again. Oh God, not you again. Aldo, go away. He just won't leave me alone in his baby machine. We've got a 4-way fight for 3rd. There's Peter Lena in 2nd. Cutler not too far in front. Yeah, he's got a good lap in front. Joyce is in the pits now. On the racing supers. DK10 still holding third from Aldo. Peterlina's just up the road. Cutler is now in the pits, little scrape of the wall on the way through. See what he puts on. Keep an eye on the field, just coming around the last corner now is the field. Let's go, let's go. Ents in the pits now. Will he maintain? Says Peterlina's got the lead, and I think he will on the pace himself. So we'll see how these two get on. Scrabo just being lapped there by, oh no, Cutler maintains the lead. And Aldo is going side by side with DK10. DK10 will try and hang it around the outside. Not quite getting that done. He'll tuck under the rear wing. Cutler went an extra lap, maintains the lead from Peterlina. Dominator running it very wide. Coming up to being lapped now is Scrabo out of the field. There were gaps forming between 4th and 5th. Aldo got the run out of that corner. I'd say the Porsche got all the grip in the world, but no straight line speed. I have to rely on the tight technical parts of the circuit to get the best out of this car. And the tyres took a bit of an hammering. And nonetheless, we'll catch through these sections. Oh, we've just seen Frank going wide there. Let's go now, let's see what happened to Frank. Coming around Dingledale. Seems to do alright there. Oskis was looking for the move. Oh, a little bit of a door rub. Door rubbing again. Yeah. Frank. Oh, just a little lift, kept his foot in it. Well done, big save Frank. Well done to you, my friend. Save of the evening. DK10 losing ground on Aldo. Recompose yourself and we go again. Peterlina and Cutler. There's a gap forming. What was the gap? What was the gap? It was 1.9 and 2 seconds back to Aldo, who's got a second to DK10, who's got 1.8 to Oskis, which is top 5. Yeah. Not a bad event. I wish we could get more in, then I'd be able to do live comms. It would be really good to do a live com one night. Looking forward to it. I mean, Group 3s, we started off with 8, ended up with 6. Yeah, it can be quite disheartening when you put all the work in behind the scenes, but you know, it is what it is. We've got all the new games coming out, so that's probably why. I mean, we've got Grid Legends is out now, the classic touring cars on there as well, absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's not onto the same par as Gran Turismo, but you know, it's one of them where racing is, you can have a bit of a door rub and a bit of a bang. It would be quite interesting. So yeah, I'm looking forward to pulling that one off. And ACC is out as well. So yeah, there's a few moves to ACC. Obviously some drivers haven't got PCs, but I'm glad it's come to PS5 for the update, because PC are running their version at 1.8 and the one on PS5 is running at 1.7. So not much difference at all. I mean, it will be upgraded. I do believe there's an update coming for that soon. So when we get the PC get their update, PlayStation should get their update as well. Yeah, and there's a few lobby issues, but not recording times or your positioning when you finish qualifying or like that. So I do believe we've got to iron them out. And obviously GT7, everybody's ranting and raving about that. GT7 should be a belt, or should it not? Looking forward to that. Can't wait to get that on the go. There's one or two rumours that obviously cars you got in your guides go over with you, or decals go over with you, but I'm not too sure about the cars. The decals, yeah, would be a good thing to have. So yeah, that would be good. Not sure if your car lived was good, because you won't have the cars to put them on, would you? So yeah, it's not like unless you buy your car with it on. I do not have a clue. But one will see. Just a few days to go. Already pre-downloading. ready for to crack on. If you're new to my group, new to the stream, I am an amateur commentator, as you can probably tell. There's more professional seasoned commentators, which speaking of those, will be one tonight. Dark Smoker will be commentating on the Chirrut Minis. Be sure to hit him up with a like and a subscribe if you haven't already. On the Chirrut Minis, great fun. It's going to be fantastic around Tsukuba. And Big Frank, his form in the Minis has grown and immensely. His driving has come on leaps and bounds, to say the least. He's certainly grew into his own, as Big Frank. Certainly one to be reckoned with. Actually now he's found a groove, found his pace in the Minis as well. Loves it. Still no ground being made up by DK10 on Aldo. 3 minutes left to go around Brands Hatch. Don't get too much curb on the racing super soft. Left side taking more of a hammering than the right side. There's Aldo, podium position. Season 1 champ. Did miss a couple of races in season 3, did Aldo, but came in, made a storming introduction. Came in and started attacking podiums and poles, and to say he'd missed six to 8 events, it's finished in the top 5 I do believe at the end of the season. So not too bad. What would have been another classic encounter, I do believe, between himself and Red Hood Racing for the title if they'd have been there at the beginning. But he's in for the beginning of season 3. Wants to reclaim his place on the mantelpiece. Wants another trophy to add to his collection. And this is where I started seeing him going sideways there. And his tyres are spot on. But it was going sideways quite a few times, and I was like, you know what, keep going, because this is where I started to catch. I was getting confident. I was pushing like a kipper as well, trying to catch Aldo. I think at one point I did ask if his tyres was on the way out, and he went, no, they're alright, buddy. And there you go. That's what happens when you get the grass, when you get it all wrong. Ran it wide, yeah, tried to save it, hit that wall, and just broke both feet. Both wishbones were damaged, front aero damage as well. A little pirouette for the fans, as you do. Gotta let all the crew go now, all the boys don't get involved. Totally damaged my car. I was effing and jeffing like a troop. Let's get back up the front there. Cutler will get onto another lap. 24 minutes in. Peterlina will get another lap. Got more fuel than Peterlina as well. We'll have a look at that, Mr. Peterlina. Aldo gets another lap. There's Big Frank in 4th now, due to Dominator's mistake. Gets in another lap. Oskis will have, he did what I did, didn't want none of it, wasn't going again, and got the fuel for another lap, waiting for the countdown, and there you go. I was coming, whether I had to do another lap or not, I was coming for you, Oskis. So 5th for Oskis, 6th for DK10, Joyce who finishes in 7th, Scrabbo finishes in 8th, so caught that, going on to the 17th lap, and he's got a gap as well. Did say he didn't like the 458. They're faithful. Never let him down. It's not let him down this evening. Started in 2nd place. Took the lead early on. More or less led from start to finish. Got the pit strategy right. Congratulations, Mr. Cutler, the Group 4 All-for-One Race 1 winner. Well done to you. 10 points for the power slide. Oh, what happened to Peter Lino? Where are they? Oh, he's right. He's clipped the curb there on the exit. He's trying to hang it on the outside. Aldo up the inside, runs in wide into the kiddie litter. There's Peter Lino. There's Big Frank. There's nowhere in sight. I think he's got that one covered. Cutler's all coming up to finish now. So from second to first. And at 4.58. Good racing. The Trojan sponsored machine. You ever get caught short, call that number. And they will send you a Trojan now. Points for you, Mr. Cutler. 10 bonus points. We did just see that twice, didn't we? Yes, we did. Aldo, congratulations to you finishing second on the podium this evening. HBC Peter Lino, good race, fastest lap to boot, 1:28.795 in a Meg. Congratulations to you, my friend. There's Big Frank, just coming down clear race. Big Frank finishing fourth. Congratulations, Big Frank. Sign of things to come. Should be a good race round Inter in these cars. I will close this stream, boot up the next one. Let's go.